Hey everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, and me, Banshee. It's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Tweaking my set a little bit. My arm is hidden here, but that's okay. I like the fact that I can get the cards really close up for you, maybe. Okay, enough of that. But there's more changes afoot here today, and so stay tuned for a special announcement. I just want to say hi to everybody, and I want to get through the preliminaries of doing the card for the collective first, and then the astrology for the week ahead, and then we'll get into my special announcement. But we're doing a slightly different reading today, and I'll explain as we go. So right now, I'm doing the card for the collective from Catherine Hocking's The Business Astrology Oracle. So it's by Catherine Hocking. Okay. Okay, it's the 5th house, and it's curiosity. Okay. I think that was... Yep, 5th house. The keywords are pleasure, fun, creativity, inspiration, and new ideas. You are being called to be less serious in your business and instead be curious, explore, play, and allow creative inspiration to flow. Wow. In business astrology, the 5th house reflects the way in which you can be curious, lighthearted, and experiment with new offerings. The nature and condition of your business's 5th house will indicate how easily this playful energy is able to flow and how your enterprise approaches creativity and inspiration. Consider if you need to devote regular creative time in your business or go on a creative retreat. You may need to structure this time into a schedule, or it may flow naturally as part of the vital force in your business. Ask yourself, how can I ensure that my business has creative and inspirational time? Do I need to schedule creative time to ensure it is given priority? And your affirmation should be, I prioritize creative time so that divine inspiration can flow. Wow, now look it. I'm just shuffling these at random, and I pulled something that's sort of falling in line with what I'm doing today. I'm experimenting with a new reading with you guys. So it's falling right into that. So let me just say, don't be afraid to experiment. Creative inspiration comes at any time, but sometimes we get blocked. And one of the best ways out is to give yourself time for play, relaxation, to do something like a retreat where you do little fun exercises, teamwork things with your peers, and learning, different learning modules. It can be a lot of fun. So, and also some people just go on retreats that are more challenging or entertaining in some way, like an escape room or something like that. Whatever, open up those creative juices, okay? And so now, actually, before the astrology, I'm going to get into my special announcement. I'm doing the readings for the astrological signs of the Zodiac today with a different method. I'm trying it for the next 2 weeks, and I will be asking for your opinion once those 2 weeks are done. This is my maiden voyage, so it might be a little bit rocky. Let's try it a second time and see how it works. And then 2 weeks later, we're going to try, or 3 weeks later, whatever, we're going to try another method. And that one is also the same thing, just for 2 weeks to see if you like it better. If you like it better than what I have been doing all along for you. I'm perfectly willing to stay, but you know, we got to try new things from time to time. And this was the start of our 8th year was my time. Okay. So let me get these put away, and I'll give you just a little bit of astrology I have for the week ahead, and then we'll get on with it. All right. So these readings I'm about to do for the astrological signs of the zodiac are good for the week of August 16th through August 22nd. And during that time, the moon will be moving from Libra and into, going into Scorpio, Sagittarius, and, it ends up Sagittarius transiting into Capricorn on August 22nd. The sun is entering Virgo on August 22nd. Happy birthday to our Virgo friends out there. Your season's about to begin. And that's it. That's all I have for this week ahead. All right. Okay, you know what? I want to adjust my camera just a little bit more. There. So you can see the table maybe when I shuffle. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. And it's going to be a little bit of a different presentation. I'm going to give you one card as an opportunity card for your week ahead, one card as a challenge card, and what you can expect. And what you can expect, whether it's an outcome or whether it's just the energy of the week ahead, I will let you know what I see there. What you have to face while dealing with the opportunity and challenge. All right. Just watch me go. Okay. So, Aries, your opportunity for the week ahead is the Eight of Swords. How can that be an opportunity, you ask? We'll find out. And also, the challenge is your High Priestess reversed. Okay, so what can you expect in the week ahead? This is crazy. I'm glad I'm starting with a reading like this. It's so cut and dry in a way to me. Okay, my fellow fire signs, you're holding back this week. You're very uncomfortable. You're not feeling confidence. You're not feeling your old sense of self-confidence either. And there may be a reason for that. The opportunity is to hold back. You're not in your right frame of mind right now. So no sense going forward, right? Because the challenge that you face, and maybe why you feel this way, is because you feel like you're not in tune, that your gut is either giving you false information, you're not listening to your gut, you seem to not be sure of what to do, how you feel about a situation, how you can understand the underpinnings of a situation. And so, if you can hold off making a decision or move, I would suggest doing so. This is what you can expect this week. Try to hold off on any major moves or decisions until you get more clarity. Try to seek clarity, whether it's within you or getting more information, without you in the workplace from financial advisors, your advisors at school, whatever you need to feel, your confidence returning, and you'll know how to move forward. Okay, that was a handful. Hey, what about you Taurians? Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, your opportunity is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Your challenge is the Seven of Wands reversed. Wow. Reversals here. And what you can expect is the Ace of Wands upright. Okay. I feel like there's an opportunity this week to work on your long-term business or financial plans, maybe even your educational pursuits and where they are taking you. Think long-term, actually. Come up with a long-term strategy this time. You know, oftentimes I say to stick with the present, but I think the opportunity exists this week to ask some questions that will help you determine, you know, where you are headed in your business, career, educational, financial affairs. And and the challenge here is not being shy to seek out some expert advice or ask questions, or if needs be, stand up for yourself in a particular situation. Like, for example, if your long-term strategy is already underway and you've been trying to get a promotion or something, and there's been resistance, or a raise in pay, there's been resistance, stand up for yourself. That's the challenge. You have to be able to stand up for yourself. And what you can expect this week, if you do this, you could expect gain. You could expect doors to open for you, a new opportunity coming your way. So maybe this new opportunity coming your way, the challenge is to stand up for yourself so you can grasp it. And, you know, there may be long-term, see if this meets your long-term needs. Good luck with that. Hey, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay, you have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is reversed. You have the Four of Cups reversed as well. And you have the Three of Pentacles upright. Well, the opportunity this week is to find out something that you need to know. You find out something you need to know. This could be about, well, the opportunity is finding out what you need to know. This could be about an opportunity that is presenting itself to you. You need more information. Sometimes, you know, a boss comes in and say, hey, I've got this great project that it's right up the alley for you and it will make you look really good. You know, but what's the catch, right? So there's things you may need to know. The challenge is going to be keeping your eyes and ears open, not dropping the ball and, you know, missing what it is you need to find out here. You need to pay attention. You may have to look at subtle things in order to, you know, ferret out what's going on. I think what you can expect this week, though, is more cooperation from others than not. People are there to support you this week. It seems like they will help you. But, you know, keep your eyes open and listen, you know. Maybe it'll even be something you hear at the water cooler, etc. So good luck with that. Hey, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Cancer, your opportunity. The Nine of Cups. How nice. How very nice indeed. Seven of Swords is back. This time upright. And the Four of Cups is here. Upright. Okay, Cancers. You have an opportunity to obtain something you desire this week, whether it's a new job, an increase in your, in your investments, you acquiring some property or getting a job off the or a business off the ground, getting good grades. It's possible this week, but you're going to have to kind of keep it down low. That's the challenge here. Don't telegraph things too soon. You're on the verge of something here. You're on the verge of some big achievement here. And you should keep it under wraps till it absolutely comes to you. So keep things under the radar this week until you are ready and absolutely sure it's time to, say it's a go. And what you can expect this week is some door to open for you, so pay attention. Don't drop the ball on this. This is upright. I do feel like somebody may be offering you something this week. So, good luck with that. Hey, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. You have the Seven of Cups reversed. The challenge is not so bad either. It's the Six of Wands upright. Let's see how all this plays together. And you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is upright as well. Okay, the opportunity comes to you this week, Leos, to make a decision. You've made a choice. You've decided in your head what you want to do, whether this is a new project or goal you're going to work on, what school you're going to attend in the fall, what classes you're going to take, or where to invest your money, whether to take an accepted job offer. You've made your decision, it looks to me. And so that's the opportunity. You're going to follow up on some opportunity coming your way. The challenge here is, is this what all you wanted? Is this what you really wanted? The challenge here is maybe being happy and content with your decision, You've achieved a victory, that's what this card is saying, but yet, is there something more you were expecting, or is there something more you wanted? Be happy in the moment this week. And also with the Knight of Wands, or the Knight of Swords here, it's saying just move with it, just roll with this. This is something I think that you will be very enthusiastic about, pursuing. So, good luck with that. Wow. What about you, Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. You have the Hanged Man upright. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed, so that's your challenge. It's the opportunity. And as what you can expect, Seven of Swords. This is really interesting. Reversed is back again. Very interesting thing here. Okay. I think here there's an opportunity this week to go on a strategic retreat, where you can think things through, you can strategize. This could either be with a team, with a workplace retreat, a corporate retreat, or an individual retreat if this is about your own business needs. And I think it's relating to your challenge here, that you're feeling you need to do this to figure out how to turn around some bad luck or bad results that you have been getting, in one of these areas of your life, including maybe educationally. What do you need to do differently? Or, was it just bad timing? Did you need to take another semester off and get your act together before going to school, for example? Well, I think here, what you can expect this week, that if you step back and do this, you will reveal something to yourself. I feel here you'll come up with some answers and solutions. You'll figure out, either alone or with the help of others, enlisting others by looking at it from a broader perspective, you'll figure out what you need to do. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right, that takes us to Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. Seven of Cups is here reversed. Hey, that's a good place to be. Wow, you and the Virgos have a lot in common. It's the Six of Wands upright in the challenge spot again. But a little bit of a different ending here, or what you can expect is some work. It's the Ten of Wands upright. Well, okay. The opportunity here is that you're going to make a really sound decision for yourself on what you want to do, what you want to move forward on. You're ready to do it. This is the opportunity to get that. Actually, when I think about it, Librans, you've already thought it out. This is the opportunity to take that choice and start running with it. Okay, so what's the challenge here? Have you already achieved victory even before you've gotten started? No. The challenge here is that, don't get ahead of yourself, okay? Don't be thinking about the end result. You're going to have to do the work, right? So whatever this is, whether it's educational, financial, business related, you're going to have to do the work, and you can achieve a victory through, of course, what you can expect this week is a lot of work, whether it's a lot of planning still, whether it's actually doing the physical labor. If it's, if you're working in a team, make sure that you're delegating, or that things are being delegated properly so you aren't overwhelmed. But other than that, I think this looks pretty good, Librans. Good luck with that. What about you, Scorpios? Some things never change. Sorry, I had a cough drop in my mouth too. Hey, you Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. All righty. Look at you. Opportunity here to work your butt off. All right, no, that's the Eight of Pentacles upright. The challenge is, the Two of Swords. We'll talk about that. Let's see a couple things here. And the Page of Swords is upright for what to expect. So your opportunity this week is that is to work hard and to get a lot done. You can get a lot done this week. But there's something going on here. There's a challenge that's kind of interfering with this ability to get things done, in my opinion. I think here there's the challenge is that you feel like you need more time to either think things through, or sometimes this card means extra training. Maybe you feel like you're not ready to move at a faster pace or take on the new policies and procedures, or start that new job in a good, healthy manner without a little bit more training, or a little bit more mentorship for you students out there, for example, maybe starting the semester. So I think here, you may want to step back this week and, pull it all together and come up with a strategy, learn. And it seems like you're in a real eager learning mode and communicating mode. So ask for help, ask for somebody to come advise you, and ask questions. I think this will be a real positive week for you, so expect, the communications will get you further this week, Don't try to step back and avoid what you need to do, challenge yourself to seek solutions. And if it involves talking with others, do it. All right. That was a mouthful for you, Scorpios. All right, Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. I suspect, there's going to be some up and downs with my readings here as we go, and I'm going to give you the best reading I can. It's just getting used to the new format. And I may not have to. I'm going to go with, what people want. Okay, my Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you. We have a Knight of Wands for you, upright, as your opportunity. We have a Ten of Pentacles, upright. Okay. Gosh, and we have the Page of Wands upright. Just as an overview, and I may do this from time to time too, I have to say to the Sagittarius that you've got clearly some opportunity coming your way. That's what it looks like to me. But let's look at this in detail here, because there is a little caveat. I think here an opportunity is coming for advancement. You want to move on something, whether it's to start your own business, to get your education, kick your education into gear, to get, some new investments going. Well, the challenge here is whatever you're trying to do, make sure you're taking into account some of your long-term security. The challenge here is don't do something for instant gratification. Okay, that's a job or anything. Make sure you are ready and make sure it is right for you and keeping your future in mind. That is the challenge here. And finally, what you can expect is good news coming your way. So in other words, I feel this is like opportunity knocking on your door. So I would suggest accepting it if it is really in your best interests and not just a momentary thing. I mean, if you need money, that's one thing. But, if you're really not going to gain anything out of this except some instant gratification, it's time to consider differently. Think differently. Good luck with that. Okay, Capricorns. Hey, you Capricorns, Sun and Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay. Wow. I think that's how Aries started, right? Well, you start with the, and you're my moon sign too. Interesting. You start with the Eight of Swords, upright. The Knight of Cups is reversed. Whoopsie. I don't have a cloth here today, so... All right. And The Knight of Pentacles is reversed. Well, what you can expect this week, Capricorns, is the opportunity you have here is to try to get your head together and really, truly, what's the word? Back yourself up. You know, you need a strong backer in yourself right now. And right now, you're not feeling very self-confident to pursue your passions. And it's disappointing to you. That's the challenge is, you know, cast your disappointment aside in this, you know, with this idea that you just can't, you can't move forward on your dreams right now. You don't feel capable of that. You know, you have to be in a better frame of mind and emotion in order to do this. Right now, too, even physically, it seems like there's some inertia going on here. That's what you can expect this week. You are not willing to follow through on your dreams and desires right now because of the self-doubts in yourself. So I feel here you need to work on that. You know, you need to work on that and believe in yourself before you can move forward with something, or believe in the project or what you're working on. If you don't have the belief or the feeling for it, then maybe you shouldn't do it at all. Consider that. Good luck with that. All right, Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, this reading to you for the week ahead. Okay. This card's coming up a lot today. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is upright. That's the opportunity. The King of Pentacles is reversed for the challenge. This is really interesting to me. I may start with the challenge first. And the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is reversed. Okay. This is a player. Okay, Aquarians. It looks here like you have many options before you, lots of options to explore. So what's it going to be? You have opportunities. That's the good news, because I think you need them here for this challenge. That's why I was going to start there. I feel like maybe things have gotten out of control for you financially. You know, whether you've made some bad business ventures, investments in your business, or investments in, you know, the market, your finances, or you've overspent. But the good news is you have options. However, you really are going to have issues thinking this through because you're not thinking very clearly right now about what to do. Or maybe you have too many options and it's blocking your ability to decide. So at some point you have to get your head out of the clouds, pick one of those options and run with it. But wait until you're absolutely certain. Make a sound, smart decision. Good luck with that. Hey, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Oopsie. Little shuffling issue, but there we go. It's perfect. All right, Pisces, let's see what we have for you. You, like the Scorpios, have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Three of Wands. So, reversed. So the opportunity this week is to get a lot of work done. Just get a lot of work done. And as a matter of fact, the challenge is going to be how to restrain yourself from doing too much. I think here that challenge is you're going to be so full of energy and you're probably going to want to maybe go a little faster than you should. That's the challenge, is kind of pace yourself, pace yourself so you don't burn out by week's end. By week's end, you might be pretty spent, burnt out, and unsure of, feeling very, maybe you're not feeling even very good anymore about what you've accomplished. Because sometimes when we go too fast, we start losing our momentum and we start losing our enthusiasm for what we do as it starts to drain us more. So be cognizant of that, Pisceans, and, maybe what you expect will be different next week as long as you pace yourself. Good luck with that. Well, that's what I have for everybody. I hope you've enjoyed these readings. You don't have to give me feedback right away on them. Wait till I do this one more week of this, and then I'd be happy to hear your feedback and ideas, and the next 2 weeks I will try something else. But again, I'm not totally necessarily abandoning what I do now. I just want to see if there's something that people would prefer, a change of pace, a difference, and we'll run with it. I definitely want this to be your choice. So, because I'm happy with what I do, but every so often I think, should I be changing that? All right, so I want to remind everybody about our shows. We have a live show today from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get there early. Oh my gosh, even at happy hour, we filled up so fast. So get there early so we can ensure you get a reading. And then on Wednesday, of course, is Mr. O's Goth Tarot, where you can find out about the shadow side of life and get an update on our shadow working that we did at the beginning of the month. So join him for that video presentation. It's at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. And on Thursday, we have Tarot for Today After Dark. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we once again will answer all your questions. Get there early. We might close early if we don't have enough people. We might close the list early if we have too many. So get there early. And on Fridays, Mr. O's Emotional Exchanges. Once again, you can find out who's going to get lucky, but also about interpersonal relations of all kinds. You can watch that video presentation anytime. It comes out at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays, and it's good for your week ahead. You know what else is good for your week ahead? Happy hour! Happy hour on Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's great for your week ahead. Get a single card positive message so you can feel happy and have something to feel joy about in your week ahead. All right, finally, on Saturday, the Virgo season begins, and you know what that means? We're going to have a monthly modality message video. So join us for that presentation. It's for the modalities of the Zodiac, and it's good for the entire Virgo season. So that will come out sometime on Saturday. All right, everybody, I hope you have a prosperous week ahead. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.